I know say everything, yes, it don't come to an end when it comes to World Cup qualifier for Nigeria. Sake of talk say Algeria and Super Eagles then draw 1-1. The Ogbolo, nobody saw it coming. But hey, fantastic match if you ask me, because everybody that expected to beat Super Eagles, blue, black, and green. Even Matthew step into the studio, can't retalk that thing again. I say, ew. Because no be so, the matter can't take go. Okay, I'm not going to Sport Arena alone onto that matter. I dey inside studio with Kazim for us to pieces the matter the way it's supposed to go onto the matter. Kazim, good morning.
Good morning, Eric.
How your side now?
I'm fine.
How your weekend come up?
Up Eagles.
Up Eagles, oh, at least they maintain unbeaten form.
Of course.
You know, that one still that one a good one for us.
It was a fantastic match because right from time we've all been thinking that Algeria now then go be the kind of tour, you understand the problem, but the kind of Algeria we can see, no be the kind of Algeria we envisaged when the draw was made. But by and large, people were saying that this was our easiest qualification route so far. But I bet to
even
disagree.
as they call a group of death.
I bet to disagree, because if you go back to the record for the whole World Cup qualifier now, all over the world, Nigeria did second now, because we've gone 36 matches unbeaten. For World Cup record, I mean. 36 matches unbeaten prior to that match we played last night. So that match now make an 37 match. The last time we were beaten in any World Cup qualifier was against Angola. You understand? That was what stopped us from qualifying for 2006 World Cup. But ever since then, even within that period of time, we went like 11 matches consecutive winning. With Nigeria really, so we need to take that. We need to take note of that, because people were saying that maybe this was the easiest data.
No,
what happened to the? No, people were taking credit away.
1993, where we go play Algeria to qualify for USA 94.
You understand? People, maybe some people
don't forget that period.
Maybe saying I saw our hearts be like this.
Everybody had draw. Now they pray.
And that time Algeria get the best set of players, because prior to that time, Algeria 90, they beat us opening match in that Nations Cup. Even in the final too, they do us that thing again, where they take win the Algeria 90. You understand? And that 1993 where you talk, we get 3 teams for that group. We get Africa Coast. Africa Coast will be said then they, for Senegal 92. Now them play the final.
They come with everything.
You understand? They come with everything. And Algeria too, they have Rabamajas and the likes. Though Rabamaja he has become an age player, but they still have this crop of players where we say they see good. And then too, we were able to like nick it out from them, because Algeria don't get World Cup experience before that time, but we will never get. We are still underdog. We are just about to. But we went to the Algiers. We were able. It was even on Friday night. You understand? 1-1. That we were able to.
Nigeria scatter.
Nigeria just
everybody shout.
But this one, that last night too, we don't qualify already. We are just going there. So people can't say all righteousness. People can't believe say, but me. Like Rabamaja said, he said that he saw the match as the first opening match for their own qualifier for Nations Cup, Cameroon 2018. So now waiting you see the match for be that. No, is it 2019 if I'm correct? So you didn't see the match that we see like we call on 2 friendly matches now that we have, one against Algeria, the other one against Argentina. But the 2 are 2 competitive matches, and this thing is good for the Nigerian national team, because you can say that we were able to file out our second string player. Of course. And at the end of the day, because people they think say maybe Algeria like 2-0, 3-0, and so they go beat Nigeria. But surprisingly, we had our own. We were so determined. We were even playing as if everything is at stake. And that is what shows that if you get surplus player, this one don't day for bench, and you know say you still get this talent. In the hungry. Once they get the opportunity, look at that John Ogbu goal. Fantastic goal. I think that we are looking for a goal to take us to the World Cup. That was, you understand, that would have been the goal, because it was a fantastic goal, the movement, the everything, the composure, and the kind of place he plays. No, it shows that even our player, we know they make the first team, we still have that quality. So it shows the depth. That's my own takeaway from that match. It shows the depth that we have. I'm not saying we have the best team in the world, but at least we have a team that we can say we have something. We have something. We are way beyond where we were before, because we know then that if we don't have the likes of Okocha, Kanu, then in fact for your mindset we don't know say nothing again. But this time now,
I'm still looking for another Amokachi.
You understand?
I'm not gonna lie. I still look for another Daniel Amokachi. I still look for another Finidi George. I still look for another waiting with this defender Taribo West.
We never get them.
We never get them.
I hope because Leon Balogun and Trusekong. I think
okay. Let's not rub them off. Don't come up. They come up.
True. Kenneth Omeru was coming to that cadet before, but at the point, injury here, injury there, Chelsea loaning here and there. It wasn't helping his career. But Troostekong and Leon Balogun, I think they are giving us super national. So by and large, Nigeria qualified unbeaten, and we had our own. Because if Algeria needed the match more than us, and if not for the referee that has another strip to write, you understand?
I think that should be a special topic for a full Sport Arena show. Referees. Because he done the day rampant, he done the day like numb.
Of course, and again, we now begin to ask ourselves, how does this referee get accredited to officiate a match?
Special match?
You understand? Because it's happening like that, and at the end of the day, we will keep talking that FIFA no carry African referee go World Cup, FIFA no carry African referee go World Cup. I'm not saying it's only happening in Africa, but as we are seeing it now, I'm still having that doubt against Arsenal and Man City. But when I saw that last night penalty, I just gave up that. In fact, the other one was even penalty. If I will admit, which I'm even wrong, if I will admit, I will even say that one is more of penalty than this one that we saw last night.
You know something? If we continue to deliberate on Arsenal-Man City's match, we will not leave here today, because I know a lot of Arsenal fans who want to talk and call us.
And the injustice people are making on that match is that people are blaming Wenger. If Wenger is 2 runs doesn't make it.
I can't believe say Wenger tactics.
No, I called in on the show on Wednesday because I was so annoyed. If Wenger got it wrong, it doesn't give other people, it doesn't give the referee the right to now say that, okay, because you got your tactics wrong. What does it matter to the referee if Wenger choose to play anybody?
We'll come back to that matter, no best. All right, just in case you didn't tune in, I still Sport Arena and the watch on top on #1 family entertainment channel. Nigeria play Algeria yesterday and the score now 1-1. Now, talking about the players where Coach Raw field inside the field, and because you know talk and saying go feature new players. Now, make we look into these players then one after each of them. Which one impressed you? Will be newborn or newcomer for inside the team for yesterday match?
If it is like newcomer, we don't want to talk about Troostekong.
No.
You understand?
They made their mark.
Of course. That was why I said we don't want to talk about them again. Of course, I'll give it to John Ogu. People will say it's because of the goal. Then what else do you want me to say?
My brother, what you can do there?
I tire. You understand? So in a match that matters like that, in a cross match, you understand? Not be say we dey score 2, 3, 4 goals. That this one don't score, that one don't score.
You no score. You know, say na one hold ever beat us.
You understand? And if you look at the composure, the way he compose himself, the way he plays the ball, the way he shows some kind of maturity for that match. It's a match-winning performance. So that is what I'm going to, because he has not been making it to the first team in a recent time. If I'm not mistaken, that will be his first start in this qualifier.
Yeah.
You understand? So it's not really like that, and he gave justice to his credit that, okay, if you give me opportunity, I'll show myself. You understand? The likes of Kuru and others too, they may, but the man that I will really pick out, because it's the man that gave us the vital point that we needed, it is John Ogu.
That penalty, more look from this angle. I know say the penalty no deserve him. In fact, I don't even know what I want to talk about him, but the referee itself.
Any penalty where referee blue, when in conscious no fee give the defender even common yellow card.
Yellow card saying that you do him.
Bros, forget. Talk another thing about.
I like him straightforward and blunt. You know what's happening for here? They thought say Wenger, why he will be opted to play for Nigeria? I can't see another news again say he has always liked to play for Nigeria.
Controversy no day for him will be. The footstep don't dey there already. People are saying maybe because of Okocha or not Okocha, but it has always been.
Don't make him clear.
He don't make him clear. It has always been in him that I want to play for Nigeria. You know, there was no two way about it.
Unlike Tammy Abraham,
Tammy Abraham, that one he won't dey different. Why he won't dey different? Be say, in the talk say he no dey ready to play for Nigeria. So now we dey just write our own fashion.
Why not play for Nigeria again? No?
So for Tammy,
yes, now he no fit play for Nigeria again now.
England don't call him up already now.
He no fit play for Nigeria again.
And although that one na for friendly match, he never play for competitive match. But for all these brouhaha we don't do for him matter, it will be very hard. Although logically he can still play for Nigeria.
With the rules, not be logically, with the rules, present rules. Now, not be news again to say FIFA don't come out bring another rule. Say that they look into another, nobody say they don't bring another rule. They are looking into another rule thereby. If you want play, maybe take for example, you don't play any junior team competitive, competition, you're not supposed to play for another country. If you go play for another country,
start from the cadets.
You know. So they say that they look into it, they never put them to law.
They never put them.
They never look into them. So
because if they don't even pass that rule itself, we no go even dey talk about.
We don't forget Tammy Abraham.
You understand, because if we don't play for England for under 17 and under 20, if I'm not mistaken, so there will be no point. But the substituting rule still dey say he can still switch allegiance to Nigeria. But in one issue with Iwobi, say Iwobi right from time you no get matter for your own at all.
Iwobi even call them say, man, I won't play for Nigeria. I dey watch people play for Nigeria. Me say I go like where that.
You understand? I'm ready. People will not say maybe he don't calculate in chances. Say if he play for this, if he play for that. That is another discussion entirely. His own intent, you understand? Because we've seen for Nigeria, because we've even seen many players that has the opportunity to play for another country. They choose to play for Nigeria.
Kazim, confirm now. I know say other sport guys with out there, we know what's up. Go tell you say a lot of boys who they play outside country, they send their agent to come Super Eagles country and say, I still this place.
Of course.
So make we know they think like maybe they do us favor. Like they do us favor. Like. All right, Moses said for Chelsea return agent against West Brom. I beg your pardon. Moses said for Chelsea return against West Brom. Good one for Moses, if you ask me, because that injury we didn't get really pay me. But I just hope saying go play for Argentina.
The injury, I'm not sure.
Whether I go play against Argentina, if we want to play against Argentina.
I'm not sure because we really need to allow him to relax, to come off of that injury. Let me say injury today, injury tomorrow. Because before you now, if you go play against Argentina, that's my own worry. If you go get another injury again, you see what happened to Mane now. Sadio Mane from Liverpool now, when he played for South Africa last night, Liverpool need to go to follow him with their own doctor when they come monitor him, because that hamstring injury. They didn't see their body.
Now you know they not be waiting.
You understand? Like so they just do 50-50. In fact, Liverpool needed to play with Senegal FA that I beg, if by chance say Senegal win that match, the first match, there's no point in playing the second match.
Making just come out.
Making just come out, making rest, because all these things will factor in. At the end of the day, if you overrun this player now, at the end of the season, the injury might just come back to the body, and the World Cup. The club will bear the cost, and why the World Cup is still waiting at the corner immediately after the season, so he might still bounce back on the national team as well. That's why I say, okay, let Moses now. Let him just sit out of this match.
You know why they talk about this Moses thing, eh? A lot of Nigerians believe that Moses is always running away from international call-up.
Of course, that he chooses, he pick his matches
that he wants to play.
Me, I don't have any problem with that. Take it or you leave it. Everybody has their own dimension of working. That is just my own. Look at previous, because if you talk about this thing, it's just how it will take us back to the issue of Enyama. People will always look at the issue on the surface of it, where we don't go deep down that. What is antecedent? What has happened before to other players before? If this guy do you still remember that Sonny and Lukosi they play football?
You see they play football.
You understand? But when you get injured, Nigeria agree call him. Aniche never retire. We agree call him again. We can go all along. You understand? Mentioning so many players like that. So this one now, I feel talk say the guy don't master the situation. Say let me play this match. Let me play this one for my club. That is the only way I can maintain my form and my fitness. Now this is my own analysis. That's my own personal thing. Okay. If you say that the guy is picking a match to play, the little one he choose to come and play. Did he perform or did not perform?
He performed very well.
You understand? So what's the problem? If you like make a big Argentina 20-0, 100-0, does it take us anywhere? It's not taking us anywhere. It's just a friendly match, and that does not take us. Even if Moses play that match, if he not perform, will you say because of that we won't invite him for another match again? So what's the essence? We can just relax him. Let's give other players, give them opportunity. What is the essence of friendly, if I may ask? Is it for us? Is it must to win, or for us to establish and give other players when they get regular playing time, give them opportunity to prove their mettle? And when is the best time for them to do that?
International friendly.
You understand? Why not against Argentina? So give them the opportunity. Let us forget about the result. Maybe this and that. And if you beat Argentina 4-0, where is it taking us to? If Argentina beats us 10-0, where is it taking us to?
Well, you go enter history.
You go enter history, my brother. But they go anywhere. The best time to prove yourself is when you are in a competition, and that's what you are saying. That let us find a circle within our players, how to maintain their form, how to maintain their consistency, because we have the World Cup going, waiting around the corner, that we can't go with any other player just because of injury and anything like that. We need our best leg to go to the World Cup, and against Argentina, we can afford to use any player that is available.
Morata target Madrid return. For here, they say Morata, the target, saying won't go back to Real Madrid as the matter to be. For top, we'll go talk about that one when they come back. Neymar to join Real Madrid for 200 million.
Why you laugh now?
I don't go laugh.
You read that as an headline. You begin to laugh.
I begin laugh. I don't go laugh. I mean, no, they say Neymar don't stop to score for PSG. Neymar don't freeze for PSG.
Have you not even see half of his contract? You don't say I'm out.
I don't put any headline.
No, I can't jelly walling on you.
Moving on right now.
No comment.
I don't miss the ball. I don't like weekend. Weekend is sweet. If you play ball, go corner. Kilo.
Somebody see. You see one Cameroonian player like that. No, Senegalese player. Only. Oh, Dudu bi ago meji oru. Say the guy black like 202 a.m. How should they take the black?
What happened? Why do they think like this?
I just look the guy, say shoe.
I remember one match where I go watch for some place. But I say, I go to that evening. So the Nigeria Arsenal going to play Chelsea. So I no get choice but to go watch the match.
Because you love Arsenal.
As I sit down there, I just enter the labor, sit down. Somebody can say, Ma wo Kule fighter. Oh, my funyo election lady. Kule. I couldn't want to see who be Kule fighter for Chelsea. No, I don't know the team when they talk about.
Not before we watch.
I got ask guys in boxing. He said no, na Costa they talk about. Somebody enter again. Come see Costa they play. Say Egmont in play ni. And they say na 20-something be 20. Costa. In a ball. In fact, I think they should build more. They should build more. Pogba boosts Manchester United. Marcus Rojo and Michael Carrick, they say also set for immediate comeback. You know, Pogba no play for some time now, and they really hold Manchester United back.
Of course, man, you don't miss them. For Pogba and Zlatan, I will have to single out those two players. It's not because of their attack, it's because of their performance. If you look at their two performance last season, talk of waiting man you can't miss. And if you add it, you understand.
You know, say people don't almost forget Zlatan still Man U.
That is it. Now waiting injury the cause with God. The same thing with Cazorla. You understand? When last have you heard about him? When last have you seen him play? So that thing they really affect them.
But Cazorla on the way they take so that leg, he's just saying go play again.
He might. He might. You know, there's nothing impossible in life. You understand? And sometimes we need God intervention.
Not be lying.
You understand? So if God is just there with you, everything will still go on
fine. God
me going bro. Say what?
I'm not speaking for you, but speaking for our own language. We only understand.
So Man U is a good news for Manchester United because if you had that, and now we are going to December now. When we say the competition is always high. They see there for
intensive.
You understand? There's this day for Carabao Cup. FA Cup will start in December as well. You understand? And you know how December fixture they always be
very tight,
very cumbersome like that. So they need to have their best leg. Having Pogba coming back now, it will be additional.
Let us see if Lukaku will wake up because
No, it's not about Lukaku alone. It's not about Lukaku.
No, if you talk about Pogba ni battery Lukaku ni. Let's have Pogba go. So Lukaku die.
So now can't be battery of Morata
before.
So it's always happen. It's always there.
It's always there. Battery can't take the coup.
It's always like that. It's always like that. And that gives us the importance, so that shows us the importance of Pogba too. Because then we are talking about racing the guy they do now. You know, sometimes we always think that until when you do that flashing goal, that sublime skill and all of that, before you can accept it as a good player. But now, take the guy, come on for the team. You understand? So it shows that this guy is really having effect.
Talking about positive. People, they get effect. I see Barcelona boys, they talk, say, Suarez most especially, say they miss Neymar amongst them. Hello, do we line?
Good morning, my brother. This is Omale Jibril Bami, calling from Nyanya, Abuja.
Nyanya, Abuja. Okay, good morning. Put your mouth for the matter. Nigeria or Algeria match yesterday. How you see him?
Is it Nigeria and Algeria yesterday? That
yes.
Match, referee rob us.
Referee carry gun.
Referee rob us.
Sir?
I dey hear you. Put your mouth for the matter. Continue.
You see, Nigeria played them very well, but it's very unfortunate that ref, whether he was scared of, if they fear the Algeria, make Algeria no come beat them for their home. I don't know what happened to that referee. That referee they fear say make they don't come corner up on one side where they go pack him. Now he come blow Zora against Nigeria. If not that coach for Algeria, where they tell Nigeria say Nigeria na best woman before they pepper yesterday.
But you dey impressed, Abi?
Nigeria no be bench woman. Na in team na be bench woman.
Correct. But you dey impressed with the boys?
What do you say?
You dey very impressed with the boys?
They impressed with them. They really show the man. They try. They show them say Nigeria no be bench woman now.
True.
They impressed. Totally impressed with them. They try their best now.
All right.
I'm very, very happy with them.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for calling.
Thank you, my brother.
All right, thank you. Okay, number one, I go call down the run on top on our TV screen. Call us, Moku, know what you think about the match yesterday. Are you guys impressed with the way Nigerians played Algeria? Moku, know what you think. Whether or not they impressed. If they get any small faults where you want point out, we they like more talk them so that I know say by the time we talk them, one person not talk them, two person not talk them, they go hear them, they go make amends. Moku, know what you think about the match yesterday. Call us, number on the run on top on our TV screen. We will like get our own opinion onto the matter. You talk something, they hear you about Mourinho and Pogba. Now they don't come back, yeah? Everybody don't know so they don't come back. Now they tell you about Neymar. Suarez, you complain, say they missed Neymar for Barcelona. You know? So anybody will get key role to play for any club. People, they always miss him. True. I don't go stop to talk about N'Golo Kante. And no fish stop to talk about him. I talk for this set. Somebody call me and say, why they talk like that? N'Golo Kante, we play on the old wing. But I did very, very happy.
When the guy won the PFA award last season, everybody thinks say
maybe na fluke.
Waiting Kante they do, waiting Kante. But when you know can't do for their team again due to injury, you can't say okay.
Now this takes me back to when Kante come come up from Leicester, where they go Champions League, come Premier League. Hello, there we line.
Now Soji, and they talk.
Hello.
You
say now waiting.
Now Soji they talk.
Conte. Soji. Sorry, no verse. Where you they call us from?
I come from Yobe State.
How you be this morning?
Thank God.
All right, put your match for the matter. Nigeria, Algeria. How you see that match?
Wallahi, those boys they try. They try. Wallahi, they impress us very well. They make us happy. As we did this book around side, this book around with the happy.
My brother, and a sport we they talk about no verse, yeah. Okay, Moku know what you think. Nigeria, Algeria. Call us, Moku know what you think about the matter. Yes, I will tell you. What is sack, no,
you are talking about Neymar.
Sorry, who they will lie? Okay,
you're talking about
Neymar. Everybody now don't know say one way or the other, a player is a club.
Of course.
You know,
but one thing I appreciate about Barcelona. Because people they talk say for this season now, say they never play well. But I can say they never play well, they are still unbeaten.
Whether you like them
or not. So but Madrid will say they be the defending champion for Champions League and for the league.
They collect.
You understand? They collect. So who know you understand? So nobody is trying to say that Neymar factor no go show. We are all here now. We said this all along. But people were saying that this and that. But just for the fact that they were still able to hold their own, at least.
Messi never still sign contract.
That's another issue entirely.
Sorry, who they will lie?
Okay, actually from Worry.
All right, how are you this morning?
Fine and great.
All right, put your mouth for the matter. Algeria versus Nigeria.
Concerning the match yesterday, all of them they try. Even the coach. Coach really do well. He's one of the best coaches Nigeria don't get so far.
We can say that again.
Yeah.
Okay, you think say anything they were their figure looking to?
Oh, nothing much. They don't try. They don't do their best. So any match will come up just to approach it the normal way. So,
all right. Thank you very much for calling. Continue to watch WAP TV Sports Arena. Yes, you did.
Can I answer that question very well?
Ahead. You
understand? If there's anything we can add, we don't qualify. Some set of people are saying that this should be the set of player. Some section of the media,
you understand? This is designed.
You understand? This is player where we say we qualify us for the World Cup. Hence, we must carry them go World Cup. And my own submission is that it's not much because they qualify us for the World Cup. Between now and World Cup period now, many things will still happen. Many factors will come in.
Sorry, who they will line? Hello, who they will line? Hello.
Hello, I'm hearing you.
Good morning. Where to be your name and where you call us from?
I'm calling you from Abuja.
Okay, where to be your name, sir?
My name is.
Emmanuel. Okay, put your mind for the matter.
Okay, I want you to flash that Nigeria match. We could not watch it at our end yesterday. Just flash it a little for us.
I barely can hear you, sir.
We could not watch it at our end yesterday.
All
right, thank you very much. We'll look into it. Yeah, you talk something, I hear you.
So World Cup is not before church play. Now once in 4 years, activities like that.
No, understand what this school will say. I want to go for World Cup, making school year.
So until Johnny, it was meant to spend 6 years and 2 World Cup. Now 8 years.
We don't need to cost ourselves. World Cup, making school year.
So if you understand what I mean.
Only us know what's up.
If you understand what I mean. Now veteran. So that will take us back to the issue of Enyama or no Enyama. I'm sorry to go back to that issue. I know say if I tell you from the beginning, you're not going to make it good there. The last submission I would like to make about that issue is that I'm not calling, I know the talk say make Enyama must come back to that national team. I'm not saying Enyama must not make the national team. Waiting could be the determinant factor, we say, between now and then. How was he able to justify himself? Because Enyama is one of the best goalkeepers we Nigeria get.
But he never make himself available for Super Eagles.
You understand? He never make it. That was why we are talking now today, that he's one of the, I won't use the word was, he's one of the best goalkeeper Nigeria has ever had. Take it or you leave it. Because at least I watch Aloyago. Let me say they tell me about Aloyago. I watch and keep. I watch without revile.
You said calendar.
You understand?
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning. Where to be your name and where you call us from?
Yeah, Baba Ike from Abba.
Baba Ike. Abana Ike.
Ah, my mom. How far now?
Adeo. Yeah, put your mouth for the matter.
Yeah, no, well, now the match against Nigeria, Nigeria versus Nigeria.
Go ahead, one name, Madu.
Yeah, that reminds me of what I said last 2 weeks when I called, when we were discussing about the Yama's comeback, you know. So I told you before that my own test is this: if Yama has shown the interest of coming back to the team, yes, the coach has made it point. I'm clear that he's not coming back to be the number one. He must fight for it. So if eventually that the Yama decided to come back and maybe he fights for number one and gets it, he should man the post, because we all saw what happened. Ejide is a very good goalkeeper. But my own experience in the game of rounded, the game of football, is that in every area in that pitch, where we need the experience most is the goalkeeping area and not youthful or whatever. You can use youthful footballers, you can use youthful attackers or defenders or whatever. But what is goalkeeping area? What we need is experience. But somebody cannot tell me that Juventus does not have a youthful goalkeeper or Bayern Munich does not have a youthful goalkeeper. Why they are still insisting on their experienced goalkeeper? So if eventually Enyama decides to come back, I don't know, we all know what came up in his own problem. But if he's at the way he started to come back and he fights for the set against number one, nobody should start talking about this is what I've suffered. Why should Enyama come and command the post or giving the chance or whatever? This is World Cup and not African Nations Cup. You know football very well, and I know it very well. The way we play in Africa is not the other part of the world play. When you meet the South Africans, they are the greatest in the 18 years, but too fast. So what you need is the experience. You can see what Ejide did yesterday. Once up and whatever, the timing is very, very wrong at every other thing. But he's coming up. I like that. He's coming up. But my own check is this. I still insist on that. I'm not saying that Ejide is not good. But for now, it's not a World Cup class. Enyama is far better. In case he comes back. But if he doesn't, we manage what we have now. I mean, generally, Nigerian team is very, very good. I'm telling you, we are not going to World Cup to go and watch them or do anything. We are just going there to go and fight for the cup.
All right, thank you very much. Now, is there one call? Yes, but you just call it Jide. I know say every Eyimba person believe Enyama.
Not even about Eyimba.
No. That one accepting.
You understand? In fact,
they hide them.
In fact, he don't talk wetin I be wan talk. You just need to move on because any other thing I be wan talk, he don't talk am. Because goalkeeping area, no be say is one of those critical area. We be say, look at the last of Buffon now. Look at the last of Dinosov. All the best goalkeepers, they have been there 40 years, 38 years, 35 years. They are still making to the World Cup. We are not talking about say he must, but if he can justify himself, take away minus Enyama performance against Argentina in 2010. You know what Argentina for do us? You know what Argentina for do us? If you go. You know,
play that match.
You know, now we there. Me, I was on this set trying to say that SNY should keep ahead of Akpeyi. You understand? But we don't say SNY now. We don't see his own lapses too. That okay, let us watch him so that we're able to analyze him. We've seen him that the guy said in the G3 somehow, and he has this. He cannot coordinate his defense very well, which is very important.
And that's what's killing Courtois too.
You understand? And World Cup, we are going to have the likes of Inzaghi. If you understand what I mean. If you understand what I mean, you can't begin to ask yourself, how the opportunity can take off? How did he score? He's ready to score with his tongue. Boom, he don't enter.
Okay, just in case you didn't tune in as Sport Arena, you watch on top your number one family entertainment channel. I want to begin take waiting the apple for top paper for here for Sporting Live this morning. Atletico Madrid shows interest in Herrera of Manchester United. Hello, David Line. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
What's your name and where they call us from?
They call us from Kefi, Nasarawa State.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Bosco Pam.
Pastor Sam, good morning. Put your mouth for the matter.
Bosco Pam.
Bosco Pam.
Yes, Bosco Pam.
Yes.
Bosco Pam.
All right.
Yes, confirm.
I better know put your mouth for the matter.
Nothing was the match, but there's also now here shows the boys they do when they perform because it's not easy. They try. All the cool for everybody. I stand up for my knee. I need the 21 goals because it's not easy. They try. Yeah, for South Africa on the Senegal match, I wonder why the match be like that. Senegal try. They try for them to go beat South Africa. For South Africa home, it's not easy at all.
Because South Africa beat us, ba?
No, for Senegal to beat South Africa. For South Africa
now. All right, thank you very much for calling. Yesterday results them for Inside the Matter. Sweden 1, Italy 0, Algeria 1, Nigeria 1, South Africa 0, Senegal 2. No,
Italy are on the brink of missing the World Cup for the first time in so many years, almost 50 years now.
50 years.
Because that match now playoff. You understand? It's two-legged match, you understand? Now they don't lose in Stockholm, 1-0 now. Going back to Italy now, they have to score 2 unreplied goals.
2 unreplied goals, yeah.
2 unreplied goals. Otherwise, they should kill Spy to the World Cup. Which will be very
pain them.
One of the most experienced things, you understand, for 40 years, they've been all along. That's why they are second. I think they are the second most successful team in World Cup. You understand? So,
hello, David Line.
Hello, Nami Peter from Holland.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I appeal your mouth for the matter.
I've been listening on the course.
Thank you.
What I see, Nigeria is try. The only thing I see for them, let's look for more attacker because we get more. We need an attacker so that we will get more force. What copy will they do? We need for more attacker. Maybe try more attacker so that the game will be balanced. They try to win my game. That front, I see people get this one.
Okay, thank you very much. We could look for more attacker. Your point denoted. Yes. Thank you very much.
They won't make Nigeria the fire from
any angle. Okay, moving on right now. For here, South Africa, Senegal. We could look into that one too because the same South Africa we can give us a headache for here. Senegal go their place, beat them 2-0.
One of the most improved country. In recent time now, because I need to rephrase that thing, is Senegal. In recent time, is Senegal. It's Senegal.
For football, oh.
For football, I mean, now for football, we are talking football. You know, it's Senegal, and they really justify because if you look at that match, because I watched the match, it's not as if South Africa don't give their best. They gave their best, but Senegal kill off the match first half, and it shows the importance of money. it shows the importance of Mane because the first match was the one that did the assist, and the second goal was like an own goal. It was true via his own effort because it was his goal attempt that led to the South African defender attempting to block the ball while placing it inside his own net. So the Senegalese team, they have a compact team. They have a well compact team. You know, that was why they were crying for that Nations Cup.
Sorry, who they will line?
Nami, good morning.
What's be your name, sir?
I am Franklin.
From where they call us?
Asaba. Yes,
Franklin from Asaba. You put your mouth for the matter.
Yes, I want to talk about that match yesterday, Nigeria.
Go ahead.
I want to talk about our boys because they tried yesterday. They really show that they themselves, they want to go to the World Cup, they want to do themselves. Just that my annoyance was against the referee. The referee who gives
officiated the match.
Yes, who awarded the penalty on. In fact, I don't even understand the penalty. I don't understand the penalty because our boy, if two people match together and the person is supposed to even score the goal into our foot, and our boy falls down, and the referee himself still award the person who did not fall. Is it right? In fact, I want to take FIFA looking onto that this let FIFA award the match and bounce that referee. So that next time you go to so that other people will learn. That is my contribution.
All right, thank you very much for calling. We appreciate your call.
Because that decision, let's go because of time.
Okay, because of time, make I all rush the front page for here. Real Madrid interested in David Luiz. David Luiz deal. He did for Inside Paper for Inside Sporting Life. Coutinho asks Liverpool not to sell him to PSG. He did inside page 2 of Inside the Sporting Life. Wenger eyeing Sanchez swap. Wenger eyeing Sanchez swap deal with Draxler. He did inside page 2 for Inside the Sporting Life for that matter for here. For here, they say, I told Messi not to play against Nigeria. Who they talk that one? The Argentina coach. Now in the yanda one say, if you must suffer Messi, we come play.
Lojoko.
Lojoko. Still on the matter, moving on now. That, on top of that matter for Inside Sporting Life.
If I must comment on that, that's why I said there's no point in for
Wenger.
No. For Wenger, for Moses to play that match. I'm not saying because of Messi is not playing, Moses must not play, but they need rest.
Okay.
They just need rest.
Moving on right now, that page, you go read that matter for Inside page 5. Arsenal, now they talk now. He's happy playing for Nigeria. He inside page 5. You go get down for Inside Sporting Life for Inside this Saturday morning. Argentina have top class striker. Wenger, now in the yarn when they ask him talk about Nigeria, about a Nigeria versus Argentina friendly. He said Argentina then get top flight striker better than Nigeria. He inside page 5 for Inside Today Sporting Life paper. Eagles end campaign unbeaten. Page 7 9 day for Inside Sporting Live. You go read that one for there. They say Senegal seal World Cup return. Inside there, it inside page 4 for you to read there. Okay? For down. Belgium 3, Mexico 3. Hazard, Lukaku's goal. Save Belgium. Who they will line? Hello, what's your name and where they call us from?
My name is Frank, calling from Lagos.
Frank, I better reduce your TV volume. Where will they hear you from Lagos? Will they hear you?
Okay. I'm calling from Surrey in Lagos. My name is Frank.
Okay, Frank, I beg talk. Will they hear you?
Okay. Attending the match we play yesterday.
Correct.
The thing they say, who will they give other players chance to play ball?
Okay.
Imagine yesterday, if they don't give those other players chance to play, we don't go no say we get some talent. Like that Ogu, that guy is a very defensive, he's a very good one. He can mark, distribute the ball, and at the same time take shots. So that means at least for that match that we don't know if placement don't J or Nazi. Take or Nazi no J. And that guy will make come and say we'll get striker. Truly we need to get striker. But that guy will pass all the way 22. That guy is technique okay. And let's say ourselves the truth. a strong goalkeeper spend concern in this country presently. Na Yama is number one. If they try, but not to compare to Yama, and the team begins from goalkeeper. So if they fit up to her, make him come join and fight for his shirt and go to World Cup. And my own contribution to that.
Thank you very much. Your contribution makes sense. Okay, you go on talk something.
No, we are talking about the paper.
Okay, now moving on right now on top here, Lukaku, Belgium, Mexico, they don't qualify onto the matter. In fact, somebody asked me, say, so Lukaku na Belgium man. I just say,
many debate done there for that thing, but they can't go show him profile from when he did like 6-7 years. He was even actually 6 years then.
Oh, being there.
You understand? Oh, being
parent can't come there.
Oh, being there.
Parent come there.
Cause see doubts.
Okay, we don't get time. My name is Eric in Lemibe. Today, Saturday, I go end my own sport talk for you. Join me next week, Wednesday, 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. I'll be here on top Kukuruku at the day Monday to Friday. From it on, make una stay well. Bye, Gary. Continue to watch WAP TV. Better programs till they come on our way. Okay, I don't.